Good morning, everyone. First, I wanted to say Happy New Year, and second, I am so sorry. I look like crap right now, and I'm filming on my cell phone. But it's 2019, and I figured that I should film a lot more stuff for YouTube because that's something that I'm really passionate about. I know last year I tried really hard to film stuff, but I kind of fell off a little bit. But since the new year is starting, I definitely wanted to film a lot more stuff. I figured today I would show you guys my updated skincare and makeup routine. It's pretty much going hand in hand because my skincare routine is not that complicated. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and film my skincare routine and my makeup. I'm so sorry I sound really sick because I'm kind of nauseous from drinking last night. But we're not going to let that stop us, and we're going to get right into the video. Alright guys, so now I'm going to wash my face. It's the new year and it was kind of late, so great start to 2019. My favorite skin cleanser that I've been using lately is this one. This is a Clean and Clear lemon cleanser. What I love about anything lemon is it really does help to shrink your pores on your face, and I do have a lot of acne scarring. I've managed to get rid of a lot of it this past year, but it still needs some help, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face with this cleanser. Fix my nose every time I wash my face. This makes such a difference. Just by washing my face with that cleanser, I already see a huge difference. My skin has been looking really good lately, but it has had its days that it's like on and off. I've noticed though, since using that cleanser, that I've had more on days than off days. I can really tell the difference in my scarring compared to what it used to look like. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse my face with this Garnier Skin Active micellar water. I was using the simple one, but their bottle shrunk. I used to buy the really big bottle, which is what's holding up my phone right now because I'm at my boyfriend's house and that's his mom's. But they shrunk their bottle down significantly, and I wasn't going to spend $9 on a tiny bottle. So I switched to this one, which works better actually. This one's supposed to be mattifying, and since I have a lot of redness and I get a lot of sweat in like my T-zone, this helps a lot. So I'm just going to take one of my little cotton pads here and just swipe this product across my face. This doesn't hurt your eyes either, which is what I like the most about it. So if you have like stubborn eye makeup that won't come off even with a wipe or makeup remover, this helps tremendously to remove any excess eye makeup or foundation you may have on your face. Okay, so once the micellar water dries down, I'm going to go in with this retinol anti-wrinkle serum. I've been purchasing this serum from TJ Maxx for a while. The brand is formula number 1303. Rosen Apothecary is who makes the brand. I spent about $7 on this. Retinol really helps with scarring and wrinkles and all that. So I've been using this for a really long time. I just happen to find it every time I go to TJ Maxx. I really don't have a specific skincare line that I've been using lately. I was using the Rock stuff, but I noticed that I started using it and it was really making a huge difference from the beginning. But after a while, just kind of stopped making any difference on my skin. So I did switch my skincare up just a little bit. This one has hyaluronic acid in it, which also helps with the scarring. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger, like that. Put it in between my hands and just go in on my face. I have been really using a lot of anti-aging stuff and a lot of stuff that says it has retinol in it. I did turn 26 this year, so I'm a little more conscious about the stuff that I'm putting on my skin and the stuff that I'm ingesting into my body. Though toward the end of the year, I did eat a lot of bad food. But definitely this year, I'm going to get back on the fitness train and the health train. I mean, just like anybody else, but you can always dream big. So now I'm gonna go in with my favorite eye cream. This is the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream. This little bottle is $30, but it does last a few months. And what I really love about this eye cream, and I've raved about it before, is that it has like orange zest in it. So it really helps to open your eyes up and wake you up. You can see I'm getting really close to the end of it. But since I have my nails done, I'm just gonna take the back of my nail, just like this, and dab it under my eyes, and then just go ahead and pat it in. Just like that. This is seriously my all-time favorite eye cream. I have not had any issues with it yet. It's really helped prevent any bags under my eyes and wake me up if I'm feeling really tired. Yeah. My cousin got married this weekend and I did drink a bit that night, and then for New Year's I did drink a little bit too, so I'm feeling really nauseous this morning, so I apologize if my voice is really sinusy. I'm just trying not to think about how sick I feel right now. Don't drink, kids. And the next thing I'm gonna do this, I did pick this up recently and I managed to drop the bottle and spill half of it on my bathroom floor at home. But this is also made by formula number 1306, the Rosen Apothecary. I need to look these people up. I didn't realize it was made by the same people that made my serum. But this is just a collagen firming beauty cream, and just says it firms and tightens. I think that if you want to start with anti-aging products, the younger you start, the better. Maybe don't start it when you're 12, but maybe in your teenagers, because when you get older, at least you're preventing any wrinkles and stuff from happening. So I'm just gonna head and dip my finger in this again and just kind of do this to my face. I always grab too much, but what I really love about this, it really dries down and it doesn't make you look greasy. I've always been into anti-aging products since I was a kid. My mom's always dyed her hair, always used anti-aging products, and she still does to this day. But when I was younger, like, I dyed my hair red when I was 14, so I've always been surrounded by skincare and hair care products thanks to my mom. Okay. So that is it for my skincare routine. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my makeup so you guys can see my updated makeup routine. Alright guys, so I decided to sit down for this bit of video. I've also decided to change my clothes so that way I don't sit around in my pajamas all day. Sorry if I'm looking this way. I keep struggling with the camera view being toward the left, and just, I guess I'm a little self-conscious, but. So I have my trusty little makeup box here. I picked this up at Ross. It's by Nicole Miller, and it has this beautiful mirror inside of it, so I can just take this traveling with me everywhere. And since my boyfriend's family's out on a cruise and I'm spending the week here to help watch the house, this has really helped. He has a mirror inside. So the first thing I like to do for my skincare, first of all, this is very simple. This is just for days that I want to put a little bit of makeup on for work and not bother with being complicated by doing an entire eye and all that. Oh, excuse me, I'm still waking up. First thing I like to do is go in with my e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Primer. This is my favorite primer, and it's really only about $6, I believe. I like this one because since I do suffer with a lot of redness, it really helps counteract the redness on my skin. So let's just go in with that. I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger here. And I don't really like to focus on my entire face, especially if I'm just trying to do like a simple everyday routine. I just really focus on my T-zone because that's where the redness is. So I'll just put a little bit in here and up my T-zone. This really just helps mattify my skin and counteract the redness, like I said. So now I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. At this point, what I like to do is my eyebrows. I, for some reason, been doing my eyebrows first for my skincare routine. I just find that it like really, I guess, motivates me to continue on with makeup because it's like my eyebrows are done, okay, then I need to finish the rest of it. So I'm gonna use my Anastasia brow pencil in the color Ebony and then my brow gel. Just, you know, simple stuff that pretty much every YouTuber uses, so. Okay, so that is the extent of my eyebrows. Since I really do have naturally thick eyebrows, I don't like to go too crazy. When I'm doing a full like glam look, yeah, I go a little crazy because I really love the thick brow look. I've always loved that look, even when it wasn't very popular and I got made fun of it, but that was a long time ago, so we're not even gonna go there. So the next thing I like to do is that I bought this Ace Tap Face by Benefit. It's really just like a handy dandy kit you just carry with you everywhere. You have your concealer. If you're a little darker skin tone, you have a darker concealer. This is Boing 1 and Boing 2. And then you have your Hoola bronzer and a What's Up highlighter. This is, I've just fallen in love with this. I did mistakenly buy two and I gave one to my best friend. But I've been really loving this, especially for those days you just want to throw a little bit of makeup on and get out the door. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my finger into the Boing 1, and I'm really not going to use that much concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit here, just underneath my eyes where my cheeks get a little red, a little bit up my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And that is the extent of my concealer. What I like to do next is I will take my Sonia Kashuk Flat Tip Foundation Brush. It is very dirty, so I'm not going to show it to you. And just pack this on my cheeks and just move it up toward my eye area. My eyes don't look that bad lately. It's probably because I've been using insane amounts of eye cream. So I just put a little bit just to counteract the redness and help my skin look a little more fresh and awake, which is what the goal is. Here. I'm going to take my Too Faced It's Banana Setting Powder. Too Faced has always been my favorite brand, but lately their stuff has been a hit or miss for me. I do have the original banana powder, which I love, but this one has a little bit more of a brightening effect to it. So this just, as you can see, I've dipped into this quite a bit. So I'm just going to take that same flat top foundation brush that I have and just pack it in my eye area and a little bit down my nose. The other one has more of a yellow tone to it, so it does leave me kind of yellow, but this one, like I said, has more of a brightening effect, which is what I'm trying to go for really, is just look awake. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with that Hoola bronzer that's in my Benefit, trusty little Benefit kit. I really don't have a bronzing brush. I've been taking, let's see if I can dig it out. It's my Ray Ray brush in the number 2. It's a smaller like blush brush, but I really love to do this for bronzer, especially when I'm not trying to be too specific about where I'm contouring, because we're just bronzing up. We're not really contouring for this look. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, tap some off, and just bronze up here in my cheek area and bring it across my forehead just to add a little bit of color back into your skin after putting on concealer. Now that I've bronzed my skin just a little bit, you can hardly tell that I did anything to it, and that's kind of like the point, just to have a no makeup look. Now that I've bronzed a little bit with that color, I'm going to take it's my Ray Ray brush in number 6, and I'm going to take that same color and just go into my inner crease of my eye, just like this. This really just adds some depth to your eye and just brings color back into your skin. What I like to do too is run any excess underneath my eyes and just keep going back and forth like this. That eye area is done. What I like to do next is take a smaller brush. This is the It Cosmetics? I don't remember. I think this is It Cosmetics. Oh no, I forgot the name, but I have this really beautiful glitter brush. I've seen a lot of people review this on YouTube, and I just recently managed to collect everything from the collection. But I don't remember the name, and it doesn't say it on it. But I like to take this little, it's like a firm blending brush, and I'll go into the What's Up highlighter and just run this underneath my brow bone. So what I'm gonna do next is go in with blush. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow blush in the color Fetish. It is probably the most perfect blush I've ever found for my skin. I got this at TJ Maxx actually. TJ Maxx is just such a wonderful place. You find so many wonderful things. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my Afterglow blush, and I'm going to take this blush. This is a Cala blush brush. It's, you know, an inexpensive brand. You can pick it up at Ross or any discount stores, but I really do love this blush brush. I find myself going for it time and time again, and as you can see, it is well loved. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit here and blush on my face. I tend to overdo it on the blush, so finding a blush that's like almost perfect for my skin tone is really a good thing, because any blush that I have doesn't mean it's too bright, it's too peachy. I will overdo it every time. I guess since being in dance as a child, I just love blush and anything that makes me go boom, I'm here. Yeah. After going in with my blush, I'm gonna take my giant glittery blending brush and just blend everything on this side together. I don't really blend the blush from the top. I kind of blend everything from the bottom, just so everything falls seamlessly on my face. I'm gonna do now, before mascaras, I'm gonna go with my MAC Prep and Prime. My MAC Prep and Prime finishing spray, and I really do love this spray. It has made a huge difference in my life. This is the rose one, I believe. Yeah, this is the rose one. I highly recommend this. It's not too expensive. You can just pick it up, whether or not you use drugstore products or you use luxury products. This has really been my favorite setting spray like recently. So now that I've set my face, because that's very important, even when you're doing a light makeup, always set your face and prime your skin just so it stays all day. I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Emerizzi highlighter. I go between this one and the Opal one by Becca. This just happens to be the one I have today. I'm just gonna dip my Anastasia brush in A23 in here and just put it on my cheeks. I like to put a little bit on my cheeks and then I'll actually go here down my nose and a little bit above the brow as well. This just adds a little bit of pop to your skin. It's not too dramatic, but since this is a natural makeup look, I'm really not to go too dramatic. I do have the Anastasia one, the Aurora palette. If I want to go a little extra, I will go in with that one because that has a bunch of colors in it. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna put a little bit here on my lip. And that's it for that. You can see the glow right in here. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Climax mascara. This has been my most favorite mascara. I have switched from the Better Than Sex by Too Faced to this one. I love a lot of volume and I love a lot of length in my lashes, and this just really gives me that effect without being too spidery. And the Too Faced one is very spidery, which it's like a mood. It's like, okay, I want big spidery lashes, or no, I just want like normal like length and full lashes. So this Climax mascara really gives me that effect that I love. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. Also, I did cut my hair for the new year. What do you think? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that it wasn't too boring. I promise one of my New Year's resolutions is to get at least 2 videos up a week, because that would just be ultimate goals for me. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!